What up, everybody? This is the Don't Say That podcast. I'm Frizz,
I'm Adrien.
and it is July 28th, 2022. And you know what? After this week, bro, I'd take a rip.
Yeah, hell yeah, dude. Thank you for taking a rip for us. Yeah, dude, it's been a fucking wild week. Tell me the fuck about it, dude.
Wasn't packed enough. That shit just went straight through. Anyway,
Oh shit.
but yeah, dude, like it's just been wild. The news has been wild. Everything's been wild. People losing their mind. Dude, I honestly feel like I live in Grand Theft Auto now. Like,
yeah, hell yeah.
I honestly, like every day, dude, every freaking day, I hear something on the news. I hear some dumb politician. I hear some dumb political pundit make some like Grand Theft Auto-esque statement. And those are the people running the boat, bro. It's
Bro,
both sides. It's both sides. It's not just the donkeys. It's also the elephants, bro.
Yeah.
Everybody's fucking up. Everybody's got their foot in their mouth.
And it's all fucking showing too, which is fucking crazy. Like it's all coming like out, and it's like they're trying their all parties are trying to hide it, and they fucking can't. Dude, this age of information is insane. This age of information is insane. Have you seen the fucking video of what's her name? What's the new press secretary's name? Some French
Jean-Pierre.
Yeah, there you go. Because they asked her about how they're trying to redefine what a recession is, and she was like, nobody's trying to redefine it, and he was like, based off the definition of it being this, she's like, that's not the definition. It's like, bitch, that is legitimately the definition. That is officially the definition he is asking you, and you are saying it is not.
Yeah, when your GDP, when you lose GDP percentage points and you're not making nothing, that's recession, baby.
Dude, and it's fucking wild the shit that they're trying to play it off like it's not like how everything's fine. We Gucci. Like, no, the fuck we're not.
Yeah, bro, it's fine if you have millions of dollars and you're being supported by taxpayer income. Yeah, fuck yeah, you're fine.
Yeah.
Working class people ain't fine.
Dude, it's been fucking rough, especially like I've been fucking going to these open mics. It's wild as shit. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm kind of happy I've been fucking doing it, but at the same time, it's kind of rough.
Well, dude, anytime you start something new, it's gonna be rough. I mean, you're not like it's very rare for somebody to just walk into a scene that they've never done before, dude, and be fucking goated at it.
Well, yeah, I'm not trying to be goated. I'm trying to. The first night, I guess I got more. I would say more pity laughs, or I got more laughs. But this last time I went up, holy fuck, dude! Like, all right. Oh, I didn't even tell you the fucking joke. All right,
you want to say it?
Huh?
You want to say the joke on?
I'll do how far it went. I'll basically do exactly what happened that night.
Okay.
So I started off. I go up. You know, like first of all, I'm not gonna lie to you. I kind of feel I really don't want to say it. I already know nobody from there is gonna be watching it, but like I already fucking feel kind of like they skipped over me a lot because I signed up online, and last time I went on, I was like 32 on the list, and I went on at 11. Everybody got 4 minutes. So to me, it made sense. Like if you go 4 minutes, and 4 an hour, how many? Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Then you can get through like fucking what? Like in 60 minutes, you'll get through maybe like 12 in an hour. So if you do 32, then maybe I'll be there by 3 hours. You know what I mean? So if you go 4 minute sets, and then like the host comes up and does a minute every few minutes. So like you give or take, you know what I mean? 3 hours for if you're number 32, which I understood. I'm like, cool. This other time I signed up early because they do online signups now. So you sign up at 12.
Yeah.
And I did it. I was number 19. So I was like, cool. I should be within the first couple hours, right? Fucking wrong. 11 o'clock again. Bunch of motherfuckers were coming in and getting slots. I don't know if they just didn't time it right or what, but a bunch of motherfuckers coming in and getting their shit. And then out of nowhere, I'm like, this shit don't make any sense. Like, I feel like we should have been 19 people in already. And like, I'm sitting there. So I walk over to the person hosting. I'm like, hey, can I see the list and where I'm at? And they're like, oh, you're next.
Oh, all of a sudden.
Yeah.
All of a sudden.
And because the person who had brought the list forgot the actual list at home, they just had a screenshot of the
list
of
itself?
the submitted,
like
the little submission thing that they notifications they get.
Yeah.
So they just had a screenshot of all the submissions they had, and then she just had like her note, like on iPhone how you can like edit and put a number or write something. She just
Yeah.
had numbers like, so based off of where it went 1, 2, 3, 4, blah 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 blah. Bro, I was like, all right. So I'm like, hey, where am I on this list? They're like, you're right here. I was like, you're next. I was like, all right. So they announced at the beginning of the night, like, hey, I left the list at home. So what I'm gonna be doing is I'm gonna be calling standby, and then I'm gonna be calling the comedian. So we're gonna be like blah blah on standby, and then blah blah is coming up to the stage. So they're like, so that way if you're outside, somebody can let you know, or like yada yada yada, because there's no list posted. So I'm sitting there, and like I said, I'm waiting, never hear my name on standby. And then I asked, like, hey, whatever. And the guy goes up and he's like, Adrien, you're next. You're next on standby. You know, don't worry, you're next on standby. And I'm like, bro, you're making this shit seem like I'm fucking like I've asked one
You're
time.
up.
Yeah. Yeah, like no, not even that. Like he was making it seem like I was like up there bugging him, like
Oh,
I like, you know what I mean? Like, you're up, man. You're gonna be up next.
Mhm.
You're up next after this person, like
being
kind
a
of shit. And I'm like,
fucking,
bro,
being a fuck.
yeah. And I was like, I literally asked once in 3 hours. Like the
Yeah.
last time I asked was at 7:30 when I showed up before the show
It's like
started.
God forbid I have fucking kids at home. Jesus Christ, sue me.
Well, no, not even that. But like I said, I literally watched 20 to 30. It's 11 o'clock. But the open mic starts at 8. It's 11 o'clock. Last time it was 11 o'clock and I went up, I was 32. So somehow I went from 19 to the 32 slot again. Is basically how I saw it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I went up the same time I went last time, and last time I was 32. This time I was number 19, but somehow I ended up at 32 time, which I get because there's probably people who are like friends with the place and were like,
That
hey,
shouldn't
let
matter
me
though,
get
bro. If like they have
exactly,
like
yeah,
if they have set schedule, they should keep to that fucking schedule.
exactly. But so didn't complain, didn't do shit. Like I sat there, smoked my joint, just chilled, sat on the couch, drank my
A
water,
fucking
just chilled.
gentleman.
Yeah, didn't I mean I literally didn't do shit. Like I talked to a couple people fucking killed it. One guy sat next to me and him talk for a minute about how long he's been doing comedy. Like legitimately, I wasn't tripping at all. And even when I asked, I was like, I just want to know when the fuck I'm coming, because I've been here like legitimately. Like I just asked him like, hey, can I just see the list so I can see where I'm at? Like not that's legitimately like everything.
Mhm.
And he was like, then he started acting like that, and I was like, that's weird as fuck, bro. And then the comedian goes up and then he calls me up. I go up there. And like I'm already feeling like weird about it because like I said, the energy he gave off before that kind of like weirded me out.
Yeah.
And then I go up there and I'm already like kind of feeling weird about it, but I'm like fuck it, like fuck that. Like I'm not even stressed. Like at that point, like I'm not even stressed about that guy. I got worried about this shit. So I hit him with my first joke was first of all, I stole the joke from somebody I seen on Facebook. Somebody I seen on Facebook. But it was like I gotta know. So I walk up. I'm like, hey, how's everybody doing tonight? That I mentioned the person that I was like, they're funny as fuck. Give it up to the guy who hosted and whatever.
Mhm.
And then I was like, that was solid. That was like cool. Like, you know what I mean? And then I was like, so today I got a notification from Facebook that me and my mom have been friends for 5 years. And then she was like, all right. And I was like, that sounds about right. And then fuck it, yeah, bro. I was like, that's pretty good. And I was like,
that's funny. That's pretty funny.
and I was like, so then I was like, oh, oh yeah, I was like, that sounds about right. And I was like, yeah, I was supposed to come the other day, but I missed it. My sister came to visit me, and I got really sick. I thought I had COVID, but it turns out I'm allergic to black people. And bro, that part right there. That part right there. There were so many disappointed white people in that room. Some guy had a half smile and tried his hardest to be like, I don't know if this is okay. Some lady put her hand, legitimately went like this. I was like, fuck. I try to roll the punches.
You picked the
roll the
wrong
punches.
town for that one, bro.
Bro, it's like you ready? I go.
Keep it going. Keep it going.
I go. So apparently I'm allergic to black people. I'm not racist. According to my mom, I'm half my dad's black. I'd ask him, but you know. And then again, crickets. I'm like, fuck.
Bro, but it's like you're half black. It's like logic. It's like I can't make jokes logic makes.
Dude, well, no, the only thing that kind of gave me the hint is the last time I was there, there's other black comedians that are there. And there's two of them that aren't from here. that cracked black jokes. Oh, you're like black people jokes.
Yeah.
And the only people who laughed were me and the other two black people in the room. Like they don't laugh at white. And I should have took that as a hint. I should have known better.
Yeah.
Because like I said, I saw a black person go do that, and they got the laughs of us. Like I heard it was me, my homeboy Brandon, and some motherfucker that he came with that laughed at these black people.
And the thing is too, especially if you're like in a room, like I hate to say like race bullshit, but I mean that's how the world is right now. And especially like white people don't feel like they can laugh at minorities right now or minority related punchlines because it's like, oh well, we can't punch down. Like everybody has that saying like, oh well, we can't punch down. It's like or we can't laugh at anything that's like where we're punching. It's like, but it's funny. It's like if it's funny, make it laugh. It's funny, dude. I don't give a shit. It's like I'm a poor ethnic. I don't give a shit.
Yeah, dude. It gets worse. You ready? Because it gets to that part, and they didn't find that funny either. It gets to that part, and they didn't find that shit funny either. I at this point, when I say, well, you know, again, crickets. That guy who gave me the half smile, that half smile is gone. And he's just looking at me like, you really don't know your dad, do you? Like, he just really looking at me like, fuck, bro. He's disappointed. The lady who shook her head isn't even paying attention at this point. She's not talking to nobody. Like... Yeah, she's not talking to nobody, not even on her phone. Just like legitimately, just like, what the fuck is on the wall over there? Like, you know what I mean?
Is that gum underneath the table?
Doing everything but paying attention to what the fuck I'm saying. And then like nobody's laughing. There's no
so funny.
There's no black people in the room at this point. There's like me and one Mexican dude who's with a white chick who's like preppy white. So he's like not laughing either. I figured I'd probably get a laugh out of him because he looked like somebody who's like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But he wasn't.
Damn.
So I get worse. This is where I fucked up too. I realized hindsight. Mm-hmm. I go up there and I was like, yeah. So you guys all know, I was like, so, what was it? I was like, yeah. So I was like, so obviously I was raised by a single mother. And usually you don't grow up in the best situations. I was like, but you learn some very valuable life lessons. Like never to, like what drugs to do. And I was like, I've determined that I'll never do a drug somebody sucked dick for. And I realized I was like, that's a joke. I've been working at that premise basically, like I won't do a drug somebody sucked dick for. That punchline is like something I've been working on. I'm not working on, but I've been saying since I'm like, I don't know how long.
No, I
have to find a way to make it a good, like make it a joke.
Yeah.
But what I didn't realize until before that is there's a guy up here who's a black guy. Very fucking funny, first of all.
Mm-hmm.
Probably gonna be like, if anybody soon within the next year or two comes out of here, it's probably gonna be him.
We should try to get him on the podcast.
I could probably ask him. He probably do. I'm doing a show with him. I'm going on a little tour in October, like 4 or 5 days.
Hell yeah, dude.
And he's gonna be on like 2 of the shows.
Fuck yeah.
So yeah, I'm gonna have some pretty, like, I'm gonna show some pretty fucking, like, in the area top talent, I guess.
Heck yeah, dude. That's awesome.
Bro, one of the bitches that I did that's gonna be on the show, who's lower, like she's like almost opening, or like one of the first couple of people I'm like hired on the listener, which doesn't make any sense. I'm like, hey, can you lower me? Because I'm telling you right now, it's not gonna. At some point, I will just walk off like I did every fucking time I get on stage. It's like I got like maybe, because I was like, how much material we got? He's like 5 minutes. I was like, all right, I'll see. He's like, I'll see right now. I can shoot the shit for a good 2. I got 3 solids of material.
So this one joke, I've been workshopping this joke for quite some time, because I don't think I've heard it, and I don't think I've heard like a premise around it neither. It's because dude, I'm a mixed race person. Like I'm mad mixed race. Like I don't know what I am at the end of the day. Like I know my grandpa has roots to like revolutionary times, and then my grandmother is straight up like off the fucking Italian Mayflower. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, and then my grandparents are from God knows where, because my grandpa's dad changed his name to like sound less Mexican when they got here. And then my grandma's family is from Texas. Like they're born in like they are Texas Mexicans. Like they're kind of güero. Like my grandma's a güero, but her brother's like black as fuck, dude. Like he's dark. Like he's dark. And then so I don't know what I am. So I kind of like have this premise of like, so as a mixed race person, you never know like which genocide you're responsible for this month, or like which Pride Month you're supposed to not respect this month. It's like, fuck, dude, that was us. But then I was like, oh wait, that was done to me. So it's like, fuck, it balances out.
Okay, I get you.
I don't know what genocide to be upset at this month.
Oh, that's dude. Hey, you should try hit some open mics down there and do some comedy.
But see, like, that's like less than a minute I have that I could probably string that out. I could probably make that into a 2-minute anecdote. But I got at least like maybe I could probably stretch 4 minutes out of something else with that too.
Dude, go do some fucking stand up down there.
I would, but I mean, this scene out here is so whack. It's not like, you know how it is out in this desert, dude.
Hey, I would do it. That's what this is. It's the same. That's the one thing that's kind of making me like fuck. Is like there's like one showcase that's like a black showcase, and that's it. And then like everything else is like, I mean, I don't want to say black. I don't want to say black. I want to say color showcase because I'm pretty sure there's other Mexicans and like people like who are like me who are on there.
Dude, there's nothing out here because every club, every social event, every bar, every venue that would even host anything like that has shut down because somebody has been shot there or stabbed there. Dude, like like all the venues I used to go to as a kid for like concerts and shows and shit are gone. Like gone. Like Trilogy Theater's been gone. Fucking Karma is now a church or whatever it fucking turned. Don't even know what it was after it was Karma.
Lord, that's true.
That place needed the Lord, bro. And then Angel's Roadhouse is now the Rusty Bull. The Hilltop Tavern is what the Ponderosa used to be. So I don't know. And like and then and the promoter who used to promote all the shows was a pedophile.
What the fuck? Who's the promoter?
His name shit. I mean, this might be public record, so I don't even know if it's real or not. But it's this little short dude in Victorville. His name was Shorty. But he used to book shows at like the Rusty Bull and the Hilltop Tavern. Like he used to book like all the punk shows and like all the rock and roll kind of shit. Not the big name bands or anything, but like
like local talent.
Yeah, like local punk scenes, local punk bands from LA. He would get them to come out here. Turns out he would always tell people he was part of Mini Kiss, like it was like a group of like dwarfs or a group of dwarfs. I guess that's the correct term. That would dress up like Kiss, like the band Kiss.
Yeah.
And it was like I guess he always told people I think he was either Mini Ace or Mini Gene. I don't remember per se. But like I said, he ended up being a pedophile from so I'm told. I actually don't know if this is real or not. But I don't know anybody that does any local promoting, and everybody out here's kind of not. I'm not gonna say like scummy, but it's just I don't know, dude. It's just kind of a weird group of weird demographic of people out here, dude. It really is. Like where we live or where I live in Victorville, it's a very mixed group of people. You've got really affluent people who have money. Because like the working class people who actually like build shit out here, like those families have money, so there's like no high class establishment that they could go to like see like a concert or anything that they would feel comfortable spending like $100 at a concert. And like the closest thing is Glen Helen.
Yeah,
and that's about it. But other than that, like we don't have those high end establishments that would draw a crowd.
I'm going to basement bars.
Exactly. We don't even have that, dude. The bars out here are all shut down. Like we got Gators. We got Gators and like Johnny Fingers behind the fucking Costco where all the people, all the vagrants hang out.
That's true. Oh yeah, all the ones up here just opened up. I'm going on this website called Laughs PDX, and it has legitimately every fucking open mic for you. If you wanted to, you could sit there and be like, I'm gonna go to this one this time, not schedule, not actually sign up, but you could like this time starts at 6. If I leave here by 8, I could be at this one by 9. Do this. Sign up to this one 9. Sign up at this one 8:30. Do it at 8:30 to whatever. Leave there. Do a set at 10. Like you know what I mean? Make a night of going like bar hopping and just doing open mics.
So
like how Joe Rogan and them talk about how they go from
so the bar that I'm gonna try to set up this open mic at, I was supposed to actually set it up the other day because they were doing a friends trivia night at a bar. So I'm like, dude, if they're gonna do that kind of shit, I can definitely probably wriggle out a fucking open mic out of this dude. You know what I mean?
Hell yeah, and get paid for that shit.
Or at least just be like, hey man, I'll host the open mic. I'll just take 10%. You can take 90 plus drinks, and make it a 2-drink minimum for everybody who walks through the door that night. And we just do an open bar, like not an open bar, but we do an open mic. I'm pretty sure if he's doing Friends and Stranger Things trivia, I can probably wriggle out an open mic because of how low cost that really is. And I mean, he's already set up for it.
Yeah, how easy it would be just to post that you would need for like open, like you wouldn't even just put open mic on all of like the fucking Victorville and Barcelona and rave shits and be like,
dude, you just do it through. I'm just worried about the people who would show up.
Yeah, that's weird too, because like here we don't. it's the open mics are nothing but comedians. There's no audience like at all. Everybody there was.
It's like almost like you're literally working out, dude. Like you're working for your peers in front of peers.
It sucks balls.
Well, yeah, because everybody's either
everybody's good as fuck. Even the person that so back to what I was saying about that guy who's actually
critic.
That's true. But back to what I was saying about that guy who's if anybody will listen to this dude. So earlier that night he had a joke about basically going down for I think meth or something like that. But his joke was basically like I only went down on it one time. So like later on the night I kind of did that joke and I was like, oh, I'm basically just fucking like piggybacking off this motherfucker and him saying he sucked a dick for a thing. And now I'm saying I won't do it. So now it seems like I'm making fun of this motherfucker. You know what I mean?
No, yes, you can kind of think like that, but not really. Just because of the simple fact it's like just because somebody has a thought or like kind of like an idea of what kind of you're doing, like that's your joke. You know what I mean? Like you actually like you've been saying that.
But that's the one thing that kind of sucks is they don't know that, and it's kind of like I said, the perception of what the actual thing is. Like, yeah, like that's like I'm pretty sure if they hung out with me before that night and they heard me say that, and then I did that joke that night, they'd be like, oh, okay, it's a little more funny, or I'd understand a little better. But the fact that like somebody that they are friends with went and did a joke of like, I only sucked dick one time for meth, and then like I go up there and I'm like, I'll never suck dick for drugs.
It's always it's always the perception too. It's like that's just what comes with being a comic. It's like you're not the fucking first person to make a drug reference, bro. Calm the fuck down. You know what I mean?
That's true. Yeah.
It's like you don't have a monopoly on the fucking drug joke market. Okay.
That's true.
It's like Richard Pryor has been around since the fucking 70s. Talked about lighting himself on fucking fire, doing freebasing crack cocaine. So ease up, bud. I'm sure he sucked a dick or two as well.
Yeah, that's true.
So we just gotta like as you formulate a joke, you can't just be like, oh, has this been like, if it's a punchline that has blatantly been done before, like like Carlos Mencia was doing, like straight up ripping people off.
Oh yeah.
Like that's different. Like joke thieving is joke thieving, and then like having an idea kind of based around the same thing. I don't know. It's like here's a BMW and here's a Mercedes. It's like they're both German. They're both fucking nice cars. It's like we could both exist, you know?
Yeah. And then so back to the shitty set. So I make that reference, and that guy, and like after I make that reference, it hits me like, fuck, why did I do that? That kind of happened. And honestly, I think it was the stress of the situation. Like, you know what I mean? I think it was the stress like of like what was going on. And at this point, before that joke, I had already pulled my phone out. So after I made the black joke and I was like trying to switch off, I pull my phone out. I'm like, huh. And then after I make that joke, I realized I shouldn't pull my phone out. That was the wrong move. But I'm already hands in pocket. I'm already like, I got my hand on my phone.
I don't think it's a bad thing to pull up a phone to like put like a reference. Because, dude, I mean, like, I've seen comedians pull out phones all the
Oh yeah,
time.
yeah. I remember fucking who was it? Dion Cole. One of my favorite bits he ever had was he came out with a piece of paper in his hand and a pen,
Hmm.
and he would legitimately say some shit and then just go. And he was like, and that was one of my favorite shit ever because he would do like a legit set whole fucking 3 minutes, like 5 minutes, like that. And now I'd be like, what the fuck is this? And then like realizing like he's just working his shit out.
Bro, that's
Like,
some
but it was on
Andy.
Comic View, so it's like, what the fuck you working this shit on Comic View for? But it was
Yeah,
hilarious.
yeah, pretty much.
So
Don't
all
get
right,
me wrong.
so back to the shitty set. I get to the point where I'm like, so at this point, like I said, I realized in my head, I'm like, don't touch your phone again. But I realized, like, based off of my feels, that my hand is on my phone. Like my brain was telling my hand, don't touch the phone, as my phone had my fucking phone. I'm like, they already see what's going on. I'm committing. Pull my phone out. As I pull my phone out, fucking trembling, like fucking
Oh
shaking. And
no.
the light is making it worse. Like this
Oh
bright as fuck. So it's just like a
no.
strobe. And I'm like, legit like sitting there with the mic in my hand, like, and then I was like, I did what did I go to after that? Actually, I think I finished. I was like, I did it, put my phone away, and I was like, that's my time, and got the fuck off. And it was literally like maybe
no.
2 minutes. And I was like, I sat down and I was like, okay, got up and walked the fuck out. I was like, all right, I'm done. And the entire car ride, I was like, maybe I should just go back there. Or maybe because so that joke, there's way more to that joke. But after I got to the point where I was like, I panicked and there's like a legit, like, there's a good maybe 2 minutes of that joke that I did not say. That would have been fucking hilarious.
Damn,
They had
bro.
nothing. Dude, yeah, I fucked up so bad. And like I said, once I started fucking trembling, I was like, I need to sit down. Like, this is not the
No, you got
fucking place
stage
to be
fright, dog. It happens to people, dog. You just can't let that
mid
get
set.
you
I mean,
can't
no,
get
beginning of the set, beginning
you
of the set.
can't let that shit fuck with you though, man. I mean, you got to remember, like, you don't go up. This isn't like something you do normally, and this is abnormal thing that you're doing. But
That is true.
you can't let that get in your head, man.
Well,
It's
I think
just
I guess the one thing that fucks with me the most is all those people are good as fuck. And like, it's one thing because the first time I went,
mhm.
there were people there who weren't on their first time, but they were on their like third or fourth. There was people who thought it was a good idea. That group I told you who were traveling open micers.
Mhm.
I didn't realize some of them were doing it for a long time. Some of them were like me who were just starting, who fucking hooked up, who like linked up with the right people. You know what I mean?
True
So
that
that
though,
night
man. But I
there
mean,
were people who bombed.
those are probably like theater kids and shit who've been like people who've been
Well, no,
kind of.
there was like 3 or 4 that were from different countries.
Mm-hmm.
Like that one of them was like on a visa. He was in America for like 6 months before he had gotten there, but he's on a visa doing comedy for a year in Australia, and then he had came here. He's doing the 6 months here with some other dude from England. And then did I tell you about those 2 Dutch or
How old are
German
they?
dudes? The Australian dude?
Like all these people doing all this shit.
I don't know. I met him
Young,
one time.
like
I
younger,
haven't. They weren't back. I haven't seen them since.
like
They were
younger,
just in
older.
for the twins that did the German joke or the Dutch joke, whatever the fuck they did with the puppet. They
Mhm.
look like they're older. The Australian dude looked like he might have been around my age.
Mhm.
Like they were all like adults. Like, you know what I mean? None of them were like younger kids.
I'm sure wherever they're from, they're probably like local legends where they're from, and they're trying to like test out the waters and
Well,
see. Like,
the Australian dude, he was fucking good. He was like, if he's here just doing open mics, he's fucking up. Like, he was good.
well, here's the thing: like, he has no platform, bro.
Yeah,
He's a
that's why
dude.
that's that.
He's
Yeah,
a dude
that's
from
true.
Australia. Who the fuck cares what he's got to
Yeah,
say?
yeah,
Like,
that's
does
true.
he have
Yeah,
like hundreds of thousands of followers on
I don't know. I don't know.
socials?
Dude, I got his name. I smoked a blunt, asked him if he wanted some. He said no. Or I smoked a joint, asked him if he wanted some. He said no. And like, I don't even remember his name. I don't remember none of those motherfuckers' name. I just remember fucking hearing them fucking talk. The Australian dude was hilarious. The fucking dude from England was hilarious. The 2 Dutch brothers were a little weird. they were like awkward funny. But like
They're
the
Dutch.
other people, like I said, there were people in the tour who were like me, who were like I won't say they're like me. They might have been doing it for a while and just might have had shitty sets.
Mm-hmm.
But there were people there who had shitty sets on one of the nights I was there. So they were like, I was like, okay, that last time I was there, back to back fucking hitters. Everybody was fucking killing. And
Bro,
I'm sitting there
but
going up there.
But at one
fucking like a
point,
dummy.
they weren't. At one point, they weren't.
That is true. That is true.
And
but it's
so,
hard to be the only motherfucker in the room who is not.
But dude, like everybody starts somewhere. And people are gonna be like, dude, how long have you been doing this? And it's like, bro, I literally started like not that long ago. It's like I've always wanted to, I've always had the idea, but bro, I'm a working class person. I got kids to take care of. So it's like I've never just leapt all into it and I'm just trying it.
Yeah.
Like, who the fuck's gonna hate you?
But I don't want to make excuses.
No,
I don't want to make excuses about it.
It ain't
I just want to be like, I'm gonna go up there, I'm gonna do my shit.
Like,
I'm trying
you're letting your third time ever doing it where you fucking sucked ass in front of a group of fucks probably, and it's like, bro, who gives a shit? Like, fuck it, you're gonna suck probably again too. It's just you gotta fucking grab your dick and fucking get back the fuck out there.
Yeah, I mean, I'm going again because I'm going again because I have a show in August. So I have to go and fucking. I have to.
I'm legally obligated. I'm legally obligated to go back, so I have to go back.
Well, not legally. No, not to that place. I have a show at the what is it? It's a Hawaiian vapor bar. It's like I don't know what the fuck it is, but yeah, I have a show there. The place I'm going to is like a bar. They like it's a speakeasy. Like you have to go. There's like a little side door, and you go down these stairs, and then you go down to like this little basement bar.
That sounds pretty cool.
Yeah, dude. Like I'm not obligated to go. Like
no, I'm just fucking. I'm breaking your fucking balls.
The only reason why I have to go is because like what happened that night can't happen when I go August. You know what I mean? I have to get that fucking. And then another thing too, I think that might have fucked with me because my first time and the other time I went, I wasn't too nervous, but I was also drinking. I had a few drinks in me. The first time I had like 2 double shots, and the third time I only had 1 double shot, but I felt a little more. Last time I went, I was completely sober other than the weed, and I was fucking shitting my pants. Okay. So maybe I might need to have a little bit of liquor in me.
Yeah, honestly, bro, like weed sometimes isn't a performance enhancer, especially if you get those nervous fits because you get in your head.
It took the edge off the entire time because so what weirds me out about the whole open mic situation or even being there and waiting for my set or what stressed me the fuck out is seeing like people who, like I said, there's like that chick who I'm gonna be on that show who deserves to be on a higher spot on the actual card than I do. Seeing her perform and going, I'm doing a show with her. Fuck, if she does this set or a set that's better, because this is open mic, if she does a set better than this, but and I gotta right now I have to follow this shit. Even if I'm not next at some like you know what I mean? Like the dude that went up after her, his fucking 5 minutes wasn't even about what the fuck he probably had planned. It was about fucking like playing off this old lady shit.
See, but that's whack, dude. That's
not necessarily. Like,
it works because you're going off what she's already saying. So people,
not what she's saying, what she's saying. Like, what her gimmick is. Like, yeah, so her gimmick is like she came out and she was basically talking. She was telling everybody like, I got called a MILF a long time ago. This that. And then like this dude went up. He was like, I suddenly got her to call my grandma, like shit like that. And it's like, damn, bro. Like, and then legitimately like sitting there like. You know, I never fucking like you, but like, you see what I'm saying?
It's like, good. Okay. So
words,
it's good like, to have something to come into to kind of reference what they were doing to get that ha 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 laugh back from them. Just so it's like, okay, this is nice.
He rolled with the momentum.
It's like, yeah, it's like I reeled the fish back in. Now let me see what the fuck I can hook. Yeah, you know what I mean?
Yeah, and like I said, the whole time his set was basic around not that premise, but like that, like yeah, but like. Oh, she's like, I've never been gummed up before, like shit like that. Like, but it's literally just sitting me, she's like, damn, bro, like you basically got set up for a good set, but like this is a good set, and it's probably not what you had planned.
Exactly. This is just being able to roll with the punches, improvising, that's what also. I mean, bro, you're a pretty fast-witted person. I mean, like you can come back with some shit pretty quick. You know what I mean? That's all you got to do is just come back with it pretty quick. Like,
Yeah.
oh man, it's like, hey, that was funny. Like, but you know, you talk some shit. You can either like you can take it any different direction, but you can talk some shit with it.
Yeah.
You can be funny with it. Like
Yeah.
the dude did. He's like, all of a sudden I have an urge to call my grandma. You know what I mean? That's
Yeah.
funny as shit. Because she was going off on some MILF shit.
Yeah.
So like he's kind of talking shit, and he kind of ain't. You know what I mean? It's like, damn, dude, he
Yeah.
just straight up called this bitch old, but he didn't. You know what I
You
mean?
know what? She was old. Like she even knew she was even that was her gimmick was like a sexy old grandma. Like basically.
Well, see, that's what I mean. He's piggybacking off of her gimmick to get the crowd back on his side
Yeah,
because
to get
they're
the crowd
already
side,
on her side. So now it's just that's all it is, dude. It's like, but being able to like identify shit like that, it's all just about having stage presence. Like right now, you don't have none. That's why you're
that's
trembling.
another thing too. Is
That's
like
why
I
you're
don't.
trembling. That's why the light's bright. Like, bro, when
Yeah.
you like when you're focused in on it, like the light don't bother you because you don't see the light. All you see is fucking heads. You just see heads, and you're just like, all right, well, hey guys, how you doing today? My name's Frank. I'm here to tell some fucking jokes. I'm gonna say some funny shit, maybe some offensive shit. I'm gonna get the fuck out of here. So the other day, I was walking down the street, minding my own business. My dog started barking at some black people, and I was like, "Fuck, fuck, not this again." My dog's black.
Yeah.
Some stupid, like some shit. You know what I mean? It's like, it's not gonna be good. It's not always gonna hit. It's probably gonna miss most of it hits. That's why you do it, brother. That's why we do open mics. I mean, I don't do fucking open mics. That's why you do open mics.
Do that shit.
That's why it's just your presence, man. You just got to be comfortable, because if you're not comfortable up there, they see you're not comfortable up there, and they're like, "Oh shit, what the fuck's he gonna do?" Like,
that's exactly what it is too. Because like I was, like I said, I'm just like, honestly, that's like the issue. Like I get there and I start.
You can make a joke about that, bro. And it's like, yeah, damn, dude, I had this great joke for this last open mic, but fucking hands started trembling, and I fucked it all up. You know what I mean? Like shit like that. People will sympathize with it, and then as long as you have something good at the end, like to bring it all back together, you know, people will be on your side. Anecdotes work just as good as jokes, as long as they have a good premise or a good kind of like callback to some shit that you were doing. That's funny.
Yeah.
So I mean, you'll get it, bro. It's just about having timing. You'll pick it up. It's not Rome was not built in a day, and I'm sure you'll get it, dude.
That is true.
I'm sure you'll get it.
Yeah. Well, right now I'm stressing the fuck out.
Well, that's the other part of it too. That's the other part of it too. It's not all sunshines and farts, bro. It's all fucking.
That is true. Yeah.
Fucking
well,
hard.
I mean, well, the thing I'm stressing out about is I did what I always do. I get into something, and then instead of taking it slow, I find the motherfuckers that are going hard. Yeah, that are going hard as fuck. Like this 3-day tour. This dude's like the guy that I'm even doing this 4-day tour with, and all the people on it, has been doing comedy longer than me. He's pretty good. He's been a rapper before, so he knows he's not fucked with by the people. And like it's like fuck. And then like I guess he's like, he's the one putting on the show in August. He's putting on basically all the shows I'm going on. Like it's like I said, I do what I always do, find where I should put myself somewhere I shouldn't be, so, like a level higher than I'm supposed to be at, and then I just do my best to try and survive at it and hope it works. And that's exactly what situation I'm in.
Even think about this, dude. Realistically, this potentially could hit more eyes than that open mic could ever even dream about seeing. Yeah. But I mean, here you're fine. I don't see you fucking trembling.
Yeah, because I'm sitting at home. I'm not sitting there having people stare. When you go, I guess you. But like, that's true. That's true. I don't know what it is. Stop. Dude, you just made me my heart start fucking pumping.
It's just it's what you feel here is comfortability, and that feeling you'll transfer it to the stage once you get that confidence built in you about it. Because stage is scary, dude. I mean, that's why it's elevated.
Terrifying.
That's why it's elevated. That's why you got the light on you, because that's what people are supposed to be staring at. Not their phones, not their partner, not the person in fucking row 2B or the fat ass chick in row 3F. It's like, yo, you got all lights on you, and you gotta make these people laugh. It's sink or swim in that instant moment. And if you don't do it right, You're gone, son.
Bro, I tied a brick to my ankle and jumped into the fucking Columbia River.
Hey,
Huh,
it happens, dog. It happens.
dude. Yeah. But I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna go fucking go do that shit. I'm even gonna run that set again and I'm gonna finish it.
Do
They're
it,
gonna hear
dog.
the whole fucking joke. And
Do it.
I'm gonna end it if they're still fucking not going with it. I'm gonna end it with, come on, who doesn't like watching a Mexican dig himself out of a hole? And if they don't laugh at, I'm gonna just drop the mic and fucking leave.
Oh, that's great. That's great. I love everything about that premise and that joke. It'll work, bro, as long as you do it. As long as you tell it with as long as you tell it with confidence, it will work. Because sometimes what people do as well is like, you know how like the shot comedy, how people just say shit for the reaction, they don't really like hey guys, N-word. Isn't that funny? It's like, no, it's not. It's like, it's not funny. It's like, that's stupid. But
yeah,
as long as it's not like something dumb like that, I think you'll be fine.
Yeah.
It's not.
Well, like I said, I plan on running that whole set because, like I said, there's a whole 2 minutes of it. I'll tell you after this. I'll do the whole that bit for you, like the way it's written, the whole way it goes. Because, like I said, the entire time it's really like I get up there and I'll fucking shit my pants and get nervous. Like I said, that's what happened last time I went up there. And well, no, that's what happened the first time I went up there. I kind of got nervous and then it kind of like I started to ramble and it kind of, instead of being funny, it just started me being like, nah.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Or like you get like that mumble mouth shit where you're not really.
Oh yeah, no. I mean,
you're not really saying
I haven't done that because usually you're like when we're talking like the microphone. Yeah, I usually take it straight off and just like, hey, motherfuckers, like so. But like after the first fucking thing, I'm like, oh fuck, I'm up here. Like,
yeah,
it hits
man.
me like, damn.
Yeah, man. It's going to. I mean, like I said, being on stage isn't easy, and sometimes it's a reality check once you're up there, and you're just like, oh fuck, dude, like, oh damn, I didn't want to be up here. I feel like that at karaoke sometimes, bro.
I did have one
joke
that did good. I did have one joke that did good.
Oh hell yeah!
It was a Portland joke, and it was being a dad joke.
Represent.
Yeah, well, first of all, where I fucked up is I forgot I'm dealing with comedy nerds, so none of them have families. So I was like,
you're dealing with liberals as well who shun families.
That's true. So I was like, all right, yeah, that's exactly what happened because the little gay guy there was like, no, why? Like, why? That's exactly what he said. But I was like, are there any daddies out here? And he was like, dead silence. And then the guy was like, no, like, why would there be? Like, and I was like, okay, well, I guess I'm alone in this. And then I was like, I guess I'm alone in this. But tonight's my night to be out and free and go get go get strange booze and cheap women. Oh no. Yeah, strange booze and cheap women, or cheap booze and strange women, depending on what side of Portland you're on. Bro, awesome. That part fucking killed. They love that part. They love that shit. I was like, hell yeah.
Good.
And then I got to the top and I tripped all the way down the hill. Started telling a joke that was not funny. I forgot what after that. I have it written down, but like I said, the premise. I was like, I got him, and then just like let him go.
Well, at least you had him for that one moment, bro.
Yeah, what made me feel better was like there was one comedian that was like, hey, bro, some of that shit was pretty funny. Like he walked through, he was like, some of that shit was pretty funny, and I was like, all right, thanks. And it was the dude. It was actually the guy who fucking piggybacked off the old lady. So I was like, you're funny, thank you. I will take it. But the entire drive home, I was like, not going back. I hope I never see people again in my life. I don't want them to be like,
fuck.
Yeah,
I know I'm better than this.
No, not even that. Not even that.
Better than this.
Not even that. I'm sitting there driving home like, why am I doing this? Like I remember when I was fighting, the thing that not fucked with me the most, but the thing that when I was fighting that every time until maybe the bell would ring, even like until the bell would ring, I would constantly think, what the fuck are we doing the entire time? Adrien Black Magic Valencia, what the fuck is going on? Why are we here? Whose idea was this? Why the fuck did you say yes? Like Training, no problem. I got no problem going to practice, nothing. The day we get there, from the weigh-in to the time that fucking bell rang, what are we doing? The entire fucking time. And that's how I felt driving home that night. Like, what the fuck am I doing? I'm literally leaving my house to go tell people some shit that they don't want to fucking hear. That's how I felt. But yeah, bro,
God. Dog, you need to make that a joke. Because it's like because your whole stage fright shit, and it's just like, but you got to do it leading into the fight, so it's like, because you got to blend it into like kind of the feeling that you get of being about to be put in front of people and having to perform, and you're like, God, dude, I can only imagine I can only imagine how a male gay porn star feels.
I just
got who isn't gay.
Just thinking of that right now, I wrote a joke, so I'll probably write that down and probably go perform it on Monday.
Oh,
I just thought of a joke.
And honestly,
that just gave me a good joke right now.
You got to probably kind of use that gay line. It's like, dude, I could only imagine what I was like. Why the fuck am I here? Could you imagine what a straight gay porn star feels like when he's here? Thank God, what the fuck am I doing? Oh, dude.
Yeah, dude. I mean, like, that's legitimate. And that's how I felt like driving home that night. Just that constant, that feeling, not that feeling, because that feeling
like
when
a
I was
sink?
fighting, it was different.
Was it like a sink from your throat down?
Kind
of hard to swallow a little bit, like
yeah, more of like a questioning, like what, like why, like, have you ever looked, like, like when you have like a younger sibling or like somebody and you just look at that, like they do something really stupid and then you're like, where in your right, like you honestly feel like where in your right mind did that seem like a good idea? That's how that's what the fuck I meant. That's how I felt, like third party watching myself. Like,
that's a shitty
what made
feeling.
You think I the entire, like, thinking like, what the fuck are we doing? Like, your dumb ass literally got dressed, got outside, fucking got in the car, wasted gas, drove all the way to this motherfucking place, smoked the fucking joint, wasted all this time to go up there and fucking do that terrible shit, which isn't even terrible. They're good fucking jokes. It's just I did it to the wrong crowd.
Not did it to the wrong crowd, but you had the wrong presence.
Which
is even worse because it's on you.
Not like
it's on you at the end of the day.
Exactly. Like, and so it's like I said, like, and the entire time I'm like, what the fuck are you thinking? Like, you did the steps you did to do that, and then
that shit. Oh
yeah,
no.
Like, what the fuck are we thinking? Like, is it worth it going back out again? Do you want those people to see you in real life and be like, hey, I remember him. That's because that was another thing too. When fucking I went, the dude who fucking introduced, there was two hosts. It's this chick and a dude. The dude showed up halfway through the night and took over the rest of the set, took over the rest of the show after that, and that lady left. So when he walked in, he seen me sitting on the couch. He's like, oh, hey, what's up, Adrien? And I was like, oh, so like they know who I, like, not know who I am, like, oh, you guys know who I am, but it's like, oh, like I'm recognized here, like, you know what I mean, like, like I'm not just some stranger who's coming in here doing open mic. Like, they actually know my name, like, you know what I mean?
Good, dude.
Like, kind of felt like
good.
Yeah, but I go and do that shit, and then I think that motherfucker be out and goes, hey, there goes Adrien. Remember when he fucking sounded racist? Like, so it's like, fuck.
Yeah. Hey, Ray, but you know what? Someday maybe he'll be like, damn, I remember when that joke fucking sucked.
Yeah, that's what I'm hoping for. Because like I said, that whole joke is like, maybe that joke might be a 4-minute joke on its own, just because like what I told you is there's pauses in it. There's like, you know what I mean? So like that joke alone, that part right there is like a minute long, like maybe 30-40 seconds long. And then I have more of the thing makes it about 2 minutes.
That's good though, man, because that thing is, to me, is you have that idea of that joke, and now it's a 4-minute. Right now it's 4 minutes, but now you can add your personal experience to that joke to why, like, this is how I was raised. Like, you can start like, guys, I'm a Mexican black raised by a single mother. You can only imagine what goes on through my daily life. And, there's shit and ways that you can set it up in your own personal ways to even extend that personal joke probably into a full 10-minute set.
Yeah. I mean, I'm pretty sure there is, and like I had to explore it more.
Exactly.
But like also like right now too is like I'm trying to get, because that's one thing is these motherfuckers, they'll crack off like 7 jokes in fucking like 2-3 minutes. Like they'll have fucking boom, 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 and I'm sitting like
they're
Jesus
in
Christ.
it. They're in it for quantity, not quality. You know what I
Well, no,
mean?
they got no, it's quality shit, bro. Like you got, I don't want to be one of those people who record other
But
people's sets,
there's different
but like
types of like there's one-liners, there's anecdote, like Bert, bro. Like
yeah, oh
Bert,
yeah, no, I know what
Bert's
you mean. Yeah, yeah.
storytelling. Like some people are more comfortable doing open mics because they like the rapid fire and the fucking the one-liners. I got to be quick, fast. Like that's
Yeah.
not for
Well,
everybody,
a
bro.
lot of them use the, like I really like did like how you mentioned the as like a place to work out. A lot of them use the Underbar as a place to work out because a lot of the people who do that stuff have actual, like how I'm going on this store like quote unquote mini tour. Uh, there are people who basically have, if you go on the Instagram pages, they'll have other places where they're getting paid to perform at these places. Like, you know what I mean? Oh, I'm like, I'll be here July 19th, August 1st, you know what I mean? Throughout like Portland, Gresham, Oregon, Washington, Vancouver, Beaverton, like through different areas and different comedy clubs where they're getting paid shows, but they just go there to like practice shit. Like the dude that was hosting, he went up there, he was doing that Portland's Funniest competition the night after, and he just went up there and just ran his set, like polished his set off up there before he went and did it the night before. Which is, like I said, there was other people who were like, they even mentioned at the beginning of the night, if you're on that show, all the people on that show are going to get the contest amount of time. So like the contest amount of time is 4.5 to 5 minutes, and everybody else is getting 3.5 to 4 minutes, but because they're in that contest, they'll get the 4.5 to 5. So they can practice their shit.
And that's when you smile and shut the fuck up and be like, okay.
Oh yeah. No, that's not what I'm tripping about. I was like, the one thing that I was like, what the fuck is, like I said, I watched a bunch of people show up, and then they're like up next. I was like, what the fuck? That was like fucking wild.
Bullshit, Geraldo. I ain't touched them kids.
And I knew they were fucking like regulars because like they're all the people I seen there the other times. Like they're the ones that like are there every fucking, which is cool because like if I can get good and a part of that crowd and be like boom, if I can come in and do like, they're probably doing what I wanted to do is hit spot after spot after spot. So they probably signed up. I don't know where the fuck they signed up at, but they probably, since they're friends with who's running it, they're probably like, hey, I'm gonna be over here at this time. Can you, like, you know what I mean? I'll be there a little later.
And that's
like,
just it too, man. You just like knowing the local scene, showing back up to where people, not just like the person who owns the spot or who's running like emceeing, but like the guy who's like been around for a while. I was like, oh yeah, man, that's Adrien. Give him a spot. You know what I mean? Because it is a club, dude. Don't let anybody tell you it ain't. It's a big fucking club, and sometimes you just ain't it, and you ain't in it. It's
that is true.
And that's life, dude. That's with anything. Fucking streaming. Like that's why I kind of like, I still do streaming, but even with my streams right now, dude, it's like I feel like I missed that boat by like 3 years, just because it's like everybody right now is going towards like female streamers, like how skanky can you get without being banned? And it's like, just like everything else on the internet that's pay to watch content, it's turning into like that. And dude, I can't compete with that, dude. Like I'm a fucking grown ass man with a beard and long hair. Like I'm not gonna sit in a hot tub and let people check out my chest hair. You know what I mean?
Hey, do your fucking things with your shirt off.
Ah, dude, that'd be crazy. Can I just imagine just framed up on my chest hair?
Yeah, dude, that'd be dope as fuck. I bet you anything you'll get people.
Maybe, but I mean, it's like that's what I got to do to get fucking views. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I just can't organically, just from because I'm fucking dope at this fucking game.
Yeah.
Because I'm dope at this fucking game and probably the only person still playing Cyberpunk in the fucking world at this level. Like I can't get a few, hey man, like your shit, I'm gonna give you a follow. Cool, bro. I like your shit too. I'm gonna give you a follow too, man. I can't get that shit.
And you know what's weird is I listened to a podcast. And you know, dude, I don't know. Maybe we might need to do something with your Twitch because I follow his podcast. Well, I mean, it also these people are famous too, so they're like, that's the reason why.
Dude, I had all the shit,
and not even necessarily famous, but they're like mini famous.
I had like the overlays. I had like the coming now, like the shit before the streams. It's like starting soon. I was like always pumping up my shit. And it's like I did a giveaway where actually, dude, I gave away a fucking $20 Xbox card. You know what I mean? And it's like I was doing shit like that, and I still never cracked.
Nothing.
I still never cracked over 10 ever.
Yeah.
Like never, like 10 was like the highest I ever got, but it was like zero interaction. It was only like people like watching what I was doing. They weren't even commenting on it. So that's why I either think it was bots or like somebody piggybacked off like my Twitch and just or my Twitter. I pump it up to Twitter, and so I just think the bots just came to it, tried to like pump up numbers, saw I wasn't paying, and they had stopped bounced. Like they're like, oh, you like, because it's pretty much as soon as they got like all that, it was like, do you want your streams to grow? Click here now, and I'm like, I'm not clicking on that. You know what I mean? And like all of a sudden, like after like a minute and a half, it's just gone.
Oh fuck.
So I don't know, dude. It's like I don't hit those algorithms to where my shit's even in a suggested playlist or even even probably listed. So it's just what it is, dude. Like that's where I really thought, like, because I'm in a clan and like a few games that I play, like Destiny. Like I've been playing that shit since pretty much it's coming out. And you know, I've only like switched clans once. And that was because all the dudes from my other clan, they all started playing other shit. So I mean, naturally people play other shit. So so I just moved over to a group that was a little bit more active. But you know, I mean, they're all grown people. They're not on Twitch or you know, just this and that. So they're like, oh, what's Twitch? Like, oh, is that where people watch people play video games? It's like, just because people play games doesn't mean people are up on everything too, you know?
Yeah.
Like, dude, I play with this fucking grown ass dude who has like a construction business, like building shit in Florida. Like all he really does is answer phones, delegate, and he'll sit on Destiny like all fucking day and just be like, he's like, yeah, I gotta take this call, guys. I'm still playing, but yeah, I'll be on this call. And it's like, and if you just see me stop, it means it got serious. And I'm like, oh, okay. And he's like, dude, I have like foremans and superintendents and all that shit that handle jobs for me. The only thing they call me for is if it's bad news because it's a cost overage and I got to approve, I got to say yes or no, or I got to give them the runaround about how they got to fucking fix it or find a new way.
Damn.
Like, because I'm not losing money, dog.
Yeah.
So he's on that level. So he's gangster with it, bro. Anytime I need help in the game, I'm just like, hey man, let me, what are you doing right now? And he's like, what do you need done, dog? And I'm like, fuck yeah, that's the guy I want.
Hell yeah.
But some fucking jerk offs bullied him out of the clan, so he's on his own. He's a gunslinger now. He's a weapon for hire for people, dude.
No shit.
No shit.
I seen that shit was on Xbox. I was about to download it.
Do it, dog.
I
It's
need clear up
cross-platform.
space.
We can play together if you do.
Is it cross-platform?
It's cross-platform.
Even from PC to Xbox?
PC, Xbox, PlayStation, everybody can play with each other.
Fuck yes. All right, I'll
So,
download it tonight and we'll fucking run some shit.
Well, yeah, because I got my
Is
buddy
it Destiny 2?
Yeah, Destiny 2. So my buddy that I play or that I do pools with, I got him in on it too, and now he's like, hell yeah, dude, this is tight.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna tell you this right now with the game. The game is free to play, but you're gonna need to download like a lot of shit to make it fun. And that shit costs money.
What do I need to download?
If I was gonna recommend anything, I just download the most recent thing called Witch Queen, and that's probably like $30, 35 bucks.
It's called what?
It's a Witch Queen.
Witch Queen? What does that have?
It's like just all the new up-to-date shit. Like that's the expansion pack that everything's coming out for right now.
What kind of skins can I get? What am I looking at?
It's not really skins in this game per se. It's guns.
Oh,
it's
that's
guns. Better. Yeah.
What kind of guns?
All kinds of guns, bro. Like right now, the gun I'm rocking, it's from one of the raids. It's called the Vex Mythoclast. And what it pretty much is you're shooting frozen moments in time at your enemies as like a laser beam. Yeah, it pretty much projects like frozen moments and like hot moments in time that is a gun because you ripped this gun from the reality of your enemies.
What the fuck?
Yeah, dude, this game's insane, dude. This game's fucking nuts. Like the lore behind this game is insane.
Yeah.
Pretty much whenever there's a new boss or like a new raid that comes out, like the premise overall is you killed this boss and turned it into a gun.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and that's kind of like what this game is. It's built on the Halo 3 engine from back in the day. So I mean, it runs great. The next gen upgrades for it are incredible. I sound like a fucking salesman, and to be honest, I haven't even really been playing this game like this recently because I kind of got burnt out on it. But they got some. Well, I shouldn't even say there isn't skins because they have some armor coming out next month, I believe in October, and it's the mech armor that they've been threatening to do for months or for years actually. So
send me that.
I will. So every October they do like a theme. Obviously it's October, so it's Halloween. You can dress up. Last year I believe was monster, or no, last year was dinosaurs. So they gave us like dinosaur themed armor, which
okay.
Some was cool, some was trash, but either way, it's funny, and I got it.
Yeah,
because they got me.
they got.
Well, all of it can be earned. Like you can earn the shit, or you can just buy it flat out. Like the ornament and like the style of it. So that's what's cool about this game. Like they've done a lot of quality of life increases to make this game a lot better. But that's what I be on.
Yeah, I kind of got bored with PUBG and fucking. I was fucking people up in UFC, and then my Wi-Fi started fucking up here in these apartments. So I started getting fucked up a lot because my shit was lagging.
Yeah, so that's kind of like where I got with it too. Don't get me wrong, like I love shooters. Like shooters are my jam, but shooters get old, dude.
Yeah,
that repetition, it's like it fucks with you, like mentally, physically, it fucks with you, dude. So that's why I had to start playing other games and start fucking around with like fun shit. I'm not even gonna lie, dude. Go ahead.
Oh, go ahead.
There's a game that came out today that I'm gonna get on my Switch. I'm gonna trade every game I have. I'm gonna trade my fucking VR headset for it. It's Xenoblade Chronicles 3 that just came out today on the Switch, and mark my words, bro, that game will probably win Game of the Year.
What is it?
It's a JRPG. It's like you're playing an anime, dude. It's literally like you're playing your own anime.
Oh, what the fuck?
Yeah, dude, it's tight. Like the art style is very, like cell shaded. It's very like anime looking, but it's like the scope of this game and like how long dude, these games are long as fuck. The combat is like difficult but rewarding in 2 anyway. And dude, like I'm just telling you, these games, the story and scope of them are gonna be insane. And mark my words, dude, this game will be in contention for Game of the Year and being talked about with like God of War, and whatever else is coming out this year, dude.
What's it called?
Xenoblade Chronicles 3.
Xenoblade Chronicles 3. Okay.
They actually Xenoblade Chronicles 1 and another one were out on the Wii U, which were kind of like, or were for the Wii and then the Wii U, and like they sold. It's like those games are rare to find in a physical copy because nobody got rid of them. Like, you know, you like trade in games and shit.
Yeah.
Like nobody traded them in, dude. So like there's very few of them in the secondary market. And those games are like, when you find them, you're probably paying like double what they are actually worth.
God damn.
Yeah, because they're rare finds. So what did Nintendo do? They remastered one and they put it out as a digital download. So now it's like the only way that you're going to pay that much money. So you get an original copy of this game that was on the Wii.
Oh, okay.
And they didn't make a lot of copies for Wii games because Wii physical copy games didn't sell like that. Because everybody was just playing fucking Wii Sports and shit. So
that's dope as fuck that they're about to have something that's gonna be like fucking crazy like that.
Yeah, dude. And these games are epics, dude. Like I said, they take forever to beat. Just because they're long, difficult. Like you have to walk everywhere until you get some kind of travel system. But yeah, dude, they're grind games, dude. Like you just can't play them and expect to like just murk everything. Especially play them on like harder difficulties. These games are difficult.
I'm about to fucking put my son on the fucking Sims.
Be careful with that, bro, because like it's not the Sims how you remember it. Have you been playing Sims lately?
No.
Bro, you can have like incest in the Sims.
The fuck?
Yeah, you can have incest. You can. It's weird. There's all kinds of weird options in The Sims now. I don't know if that's modded or not, but I know I saw a video recently. They're like, what happens if you make two really fucked up people in The Sims, like incest babies? What happens if you make them have kids? And somebody
That's
did it.
fucked.
Yeah, dude, it's weird, dude. It's fucking weird. Like, you can
Oh yeah, I
send-
didn't know. I thought it was like how it was like when obviously I was
if you could find a copy of The Sims 1, get them onto that.
Mhm. Damn, bro, that's wild as fuck.
Yeah, that's weird, dude. I didn't believe it at first, but I was like,
Yeah.
damn, dude, they're really doing this in The Sims now?
Yeah, what I was trying to say earlier was because I was getting bored of those, I tried to re-download Grand Theft Auto,
Mhm.
and my kid scratched up my disc, so that motherfucker loaded to 56% and won't go past it now.
You might actually be able to play the online for free. Like GTA Online, I'm pretty sure is free to play.
Really?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you could just download that as a digital download.
Oh, I'll have to check and see.
Yeah, see about that, because I actually just re-downloaded GTA on my PS5 because they just had an update where it's like just quality of life balances and make shit easier to use.
Mhm.
I mean, so far it's cool, but I mean, it's still GTA where you used to have people just fucking in those rocket bikes shooting the fuck out of people.
Yeah, I hate that shit. And then they fucking some of them just pick on you.
Yeah, like yesterday, dude, I'm not even gonna lie, I probably bullied like 2 people out of a lobby with my brother-in-law because we were
Mhm.
just literally fucking everything up.
Yeah, bro. I
Okay.
got in one time, and every time I loaded, somebody was blowing some shit up right next to me, and I would just die. I couldn't even fucking fully load in without dying right away. So I was like, "Fuck this shit." And then I downloaded the game, and then I got bored, so I was like, "I'm gonna play it again." I have NBA 2K2, but I mean 2K22, but
people are still doing that, but I'll put it this way: I kind of I got to the point in the game too where I could start fighting back,
mhm,
where I'm not just getting exploded all the time.
mhm.
I unlocked is it like explosive rounds for my sniper rifle and my pump. So anytime I see one of those rocket bike motherfuckers, I just shoot him right out the sky. The shotgun. It's
Yeah,
like zoom. Yeah.
and it's done for you.
Like yesterday, I was playing, some dude was trying to bully me with a jet. Just kept trying to come in and strafe me with the machine gun. Don't get me wrong, bro. He probably got me like 7 times, but I got the last laugh because I sniped him out of the sky.
Damn.
Because I have those explosive rounds, bro. It's like I don't even really have to hit him to hit him.
Yeah.
It was
Holy
great.
fuck.
It was great. I'm gonna actually upload that clip onto the YouTube later.
God damn. But it's getting late, and I gotta fucking go deal with some more of this shit. And I haven't had dinner yet. So
Yeah, me neither, man. Actually, I haven't eaten since I gotten home from work. So
yeah.
anyway, this is Don't Say That podcast. Where can they find you at, bro?
You can find me at I'll be at the Underbar on Monday and Wednesday. And then you can also, I think it's the weekend, August 6th, August 8th or August 6th. You can catch me at the Hawaiian Vapor Bar on Highway 99 in Vancouver, Washington. I'll be there with Donovan. Got your fucking last name, bud. Sorry. I'll be there with that guy, Donovan, and a few other comedians from the local area. They're gonna be killing it. I'm just gonna be there, trying to kill it. But I will be there. I will be there, and I will be doing my thing at all these places. So if you're in the area, come out and see. And then you can catch me on Twitter and Instagram at real_black_magic.
Nice. As always, I'm Frizz. You can catch me on my Twitch at FrizCast. I stream on there and the YouTube channel here, Streamfield. So always catch me on that whenever you see me go live. Always make sure that you're smashing that subscribe button and getting us those likes. Do all that stuff, guys, so we can keep doing this.
Turn them notifications on so you know when we're going live.
Yes, please turn your notifications on. We are doing this, guys. We are trying to get this going. As you can see, he is doing stand-up comedy. I'm trying to stream. Like I said, all my shit is at FrizCast, Frizz_3 on Instagram, and then Frizz3 on FrizCast3 on Twitter. Again, this is Don't Say That. I'm Frizz, and
I'm Adrien. We're out.
peace.